Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Cno back for day 18 of the League's Demonic Packs teasers. We are so close. I can taste it. I'm starting to tweak out. I'm starting to fiend like a fent addict. I need leagues to drop ASAP. Anyways, today was a little bit, I wouldn't even say smaller, just there was no relic drop today. So that's the only reason I say that maybe it was smaller. But they gave us some massive details on demonic packs themselves. Everybody had questions yesterday after that massive reveal, so they kind of answered most, if not all, of those questions in today's release. I'm not going to play the video because I know you don't come to my channel to watch the video. You just want a quick little breakdown, but I will link the video below. If you guys haven't seen it, you can click the link and go watch Jagex's video on it. They break it down pretty nicely, and it's the J mods and everything. So right here it says, that's right, we've decided to yamify the combat masteries with a bit of demon magic and transform them into the mighty and vast demonic packs, and boy oh boy, don't they look great. We kind of went over this a little bit yesterday. So as you can see, here's the whole skill tree here that we kind of went through a little bit yesterday. The biggest question that everybody had, I don't know, let's see where it says it. The biggest question everyone had was, how many points are you going to get? Right here, you're going to get 40 points. So you can really deck this thing out. I saw a lot of the content creators like Foe and a couple other people building their builds with 30 points, and they were making crazy builds even with 30. So we have some serious potential to even like max out one of the combat styles and still hit a little bit of both, or even a medium amount of one of the other ones. So like max range, medium amount of melee, max range, a little melee, a little magic, max mage, and halfway through the melee. There's really a lot of opportunities here with them giving us 40 points. So that is pretty sweet. Everything here, like it says, it's just an overview. It is just the formality type stuff. It says you can look here. It's going to show you the details. You can find it next to the achievement diary tab, and it's down here in the bottom left, demonic packs, and you can unlock the stuff there. The second most important thing probably is the tasks that it will take to get these points. So there's 9 global, 4 Varlamore, 6 Karamja, and then 7 for each area. So that is 19 and then plus 21, so 40 points. Plus 21 from the 3 areas that you choose for a total of 40. So if we come down here, the global ones probably has 3 of the hardest ones. I guess not global, but Karamja, which is kind of global because everyone's going to have it. So you have to complete Tazar Ket Rex third challenge. You have to complete Tazar Ket Rex special challenge. And then you got to equip an Infernal Cape. So those are probably going to be the 3 most difficult. Someone did point out that if you take Zaya or Korand, you have to get Radiant Oathplate. That's probably going to be pretty hard on itself. As Garnia, you got to solo Nex. You got to do the Awaken Whisper. That could be kind of hard. Awaken Leviathan for Desert. You got to do, I think the Ornamental Kit from TOA is a 500. I can't remember what they're called, but you got to level it up to 500. 500 level TOA raid. I'll probably remember the word later through this video. But anyways, that'll probably be pretty hard. Kandrin, I haven't looked at Kandrin. Demonic Gorillas, Crack Boss, Dragon. Okay, nothing really too hard in Kandrin. Mauritania, Sonny's Nightmare could be hard. 25 Theater of Bloods could be a little bit hard. Barrel's easy. Blood Fury easy. Slayer Helm easy. Mauritania, that's all pretty easy. Tyrwin, you have to get a blowpipe. Pretty straightforward. Corrupted Weapon. Prayer, restore 90 prayer points on an altar. That's all pretty easy. I don't say any of that's hard. I feel like Corrupted Gauntlet is definitely a little bit harder, but once you've done it, you know what you're doing. If you're watching this video, you probably know how to do Corrupted Gauntlet, so not too hard there. And then in the Wilderness, I really wouldn't say anything too hard. Piece of Dagonhai might be a little bit hard because of RNG, but with the boosted drop rates, I'm thinking it's not going to be that big of a deal. If people are constantly griefing you, it might be hard to do Mage Rain in it too, but it's not going to be that bad. So overall, they're not too hard. Just the 3 in Karamja, or I would think, are going to be the hardest. The Cat Rex challenges, and then the Infernal Cape, and then I guess the Awakened DT2 bosses will probably be the other hardest ones. But some super easy ones right off the rip. Complete the League's tutorial, open the League's menu, defeat a Hill Giant. So when you get these easy tasks out of the way, you're going to be able to get some demonic packs right off the rip. Your ammo, charges, and rune regeneration, all that stuff you can get right at the beginning, which is going to be really nice. And then one crazy thing, I didn't know if they were going to let you do this. They will let you reset your whole skill tree, but you can only do it 3 times. So third time is the charm, hopefully. I imagine most people will build their own path off the rip, do their thing, do what feels good, and then they'll kind of see what the content creators and some of the bigger players in the RuneScape community are doing, and then they'll reset into that, and it'll kind of become a little bit of a meta, which it doesn't suck, but it is fun. I'm just glad that they give you 3 times to reset it so people aren't afraid to make their own path at least 1 or 2 times. Because when everyone's doing the same exact thing because it's been posted in a YouTube video that got 1 million views, kind of gets lame, and it's fun to see everybody make their own individual paths. And with how big the skill tree is, you can really make your own path. It's not going to be, at first, it's not going to be the same thing for everybody. People are going to be doing their own thing and experimenting, which I think is awesome. And that just gives a little bit more of credence to how creative and awesome this whole skill tree idea and execution Jagex has put together is. So love to see that. And then down here it just says there's a lot of resources. You can go to the wiki and it'll give you a calculator, and you can really break it down and make a path for yourself before you get to that point. I'm probably going to shoot from the hip a little bit more. I'm not going to spend too much time building skill tree out and calculating it and all that off the rip. Probably the first or second day of league, I'll look at that a little bit harder, but right now I'm just focused on the relics and the areas I'm taking. I'm really just going over that 1 million times, changing it 500,000 times. So, but that is cool. If you want to do that, that'll be nice, and then you won't have to worry about it as you're playing leagues. You'll kind of have it planned out for yourself anyways. There's going to be a live stream on the 9th talking about it, and that's the day before they release all the echo weapons and all that stuff. But that's about it. This was the only thing that they dropped today, so it's nice to get a lot of our answers. I'm not disappointed with this at all. The amount of information they gave us yesterday was so crazy. It was a lot to take in, so a little bit, quote unquote, air quotes, a little bit of a smaller release today or smaller teaser is no big deal because it gives us some more time to break it down and make a plan for the 15th. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're excited for the demonic packs. Let me know if you're going to max out in one combat style or if you're going to try and get a little bit out of all 3 in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 19 of the teasers. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.